Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here with another video, and yesterday we reset in like the top 800. Minus 320 plus 320 yesterday. You know how we do. I think we're on a 4-day streak of triples now. But yeah, we did get one defense today. Hopefully we can get another and try and push back into that top 500 or so and start locking in on defense, because it's been a pretty tough season for defense. Makes sense. Offense has been doing really well, so kind of, the trade-off there. But we're still running Fireball Rocketloons, the same army I've been running. It will be linked in the description below. And without further ado, let's jump right into the first hit. All right, attack number 1 right here. He's got a Hook Core and a Poison Tower base, so definitely could be a difficult one for Fireball, but I got a good idea right here. If I Fireball from 9 o'clock here, what are we thinking? Do we think it will... What I'm wondering is, do we think it's going to... Where's the Hook Tower range? Okay, kind of got to get into the spitter compartment. Do I think that this Fireball will hit the air defense? I really don't think so. Okay, perfect. Didn't think so right there. And beautiful Fireball. So this one, compared to most poison bases, actually had some phenomenal value. Yeah, I wanted to be certain, but I did think I was confident enough to do that. I could use my last 2 on the air defenses if I really wanted to be safe. Maybe looking back on it, I should have, just to be safe. But now I can get to use them to, when I go with the hero charge right here, what I usually like to do is invis like my Warden if the Hook Tower. Usually I charge with the heroes on this one, but I'm actually thinking I won't, because there's still a decent section up top. I don't want to risk time failing, so I might let my Warden cook and then Sui the other side. And yeah, I just go for that. So looks like he's going to go to the top side, but I guess we'll see where he decides to go later on. This king is what could pull him down instead of going to the gold storage, and I think it will. So he fights the king. Luckily, he actually engages it, though, instead of the king being out of range and following him. So it's not going to pull him away. He's going to keep on to the top side, which is nice. And now I can start my Sui. First wall break's in. Second wall break, I'm hoping, needs to open up that top side compartment, because... otherwise, my king ability is going to go off to open it. I need the king to be pulled into the hook and then use his ability. So, yeah, we're going to be trying real hard right here to just make sure my wall breaker hits, actually. It's like priority number 1 right here. So there's 2 Rocketloons to jam up the multi-arch and the Royal Champion. We get the wall breakdown, which is huge right there. Where does the Ice Golem get targeted? Watch for the Hook Tower. Okay, it still hasn't turned. So I'll need to get past the multi-arch tower with my ability intact, and it looks like we'll be doing just that. But right here, Hook Tower still hasn't looked. I need this Valk to go down so that my king gets pulled in. It's looking over towards me. King gets pulled in. Beautiful ability right there. Yeah, takes down the Hook Tower with the Quake and Boots, as long as the ball hits the Hook Tower itself as well. And this one's just going absolutely exceptionally well. Everything is going to plan. We've got the Druids in. Even the Yetis are tanking for the Expo right here just beautifully. And yeah, this base looks like it's going to be absolutely crushed. Take down the air defense just for good measure. To really help this baby dragon get some maximum value on the outside of the base. And also, somebody actually asked in the last video to see my chest openings. So I'm going to take you through the chest, just see if we can get any, what do they call it, streamer luck, I guess, or whatever, after the attack. So I'm going to do that with you guys. But this one's absolutely crushed. You see me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spell space, 6 Rocketloons. My Royal Champion still, like, this base got absolutely demolished. So that's the only downside of the Hook Tower, is you can abuse it like that. Are we getting close on time? I don't think so. I just want to be certain, right? You do not want to be time failing a crushed base, but now we're good right here. There's the nice 3-star, and yeah, we'll open the chest together right now. Please be something good. Nothing. All right, well, I'm going to get troops and get in the next one. All right, attack number 2 is another Hook Tower base, so we're going to try a similar... strategy with abusing it with my king, but let's see what we can find right here. This looks like a nice flame flinger I could actually get onto maybe the multi and the Rico. I think I could go in and get the multi. But I just gotta decide, like, the problem comes with I need sometimes the siege barracks to funnel me, and so if I don't go with it... Okay, I got an idea right here, actually. What's the range of these guys? I'm gonna stay out of range of these right here. Just going to go in right there. So that should be good. And then I'm going to Warden walk this top side. And I'm going to go in for the Fireball just onto the Expo. That will get me... Okay, it won't give me the other Expo, but it'll get the Monolith and the Multi-Archer Tower. And honestly, let's see right here. With this Flame Flinger going well, I'm going to kind of judge this one by vibe. That's what I'm going to go with, and then get my king. I might charge and just fireball the spitter in the core. I think that's what I'm going to go for, actually. This could be a nice deep charge. Should be fairly easy, I feel like, to execute. And then that fireball will go crazy, taking down both spitters and the hook tower. So I'm going to charge with the warden here with the skeleton spell to really help out against this monolith. But now that there's 2 Expos, could be multi-arch tower, and monolith might lock onto me. I'm going to just go with the rage spell right here because that's a lot of damage. So hopefully this rocket loon, yeah, can help tank the monolith as well. Looks like it will, which is awesome. But now the monolith is on me, which is a lot of damage right here. So we got to really keep an eye on my warden. Expo and monolith is a little scary. Okay, I'm going to freeze the monolith. It does more damage than the Expo. Let the Expo keep working. Go towards the air defense. Okay, we run in right there. There's 1, 2. Honestly, just going to fireball right there. I don't know what we hit. Town Hall? Okay, Town Hall still gets the value I need. I know it wasn't the thing I talked about, but that works as well. So now we're in. There's not much time left, 1:30, so we got to get my Sui involved in this attack. Warden's stepping up a little too far for my liking. See if I can pull him out. Oh, beautiful extraction right there. Clan Castle's still up, so I'm going to try and be diligent and not use the poison spell so I can have it for this Clan Castle, because sometimes I use it like, oh, here's a queen. The attacks, the falsado, or I don't know what to call it, the facade is that, okay, this attack's been going on for a little bit. Surely I've dealt with the Clan Castle already, so I'm going to go for the poison spell, and I do that, and then I haven't dealt with the Clan Castle yet, so don't want to be doing that. Another mistake is that these poison bases actually can take a while to get through, just by the fact that poison slows you down. So what I want right here is my queen to pull and king to pull the Clan Castle, and then if they take the Clan Castle troops, I'll roll champion to try and finish off this base quickly. But probably ice golems are going to come out of there. I'm going to go with the royal champion right here, mostly to get through this section. I'm going to rage just to get through this Rico quickly. Well, hopefully. Right now, nothing's targeting the Rico. But I set my royal champion strictly for this gear tower to try and help with this time. As I said, time can be an issue on these poison bases because of how long it takes you to actually go around the base. But with no defenses left, there should be nothing but this core. And yeah, we've got ourselves a nice triple, so that's awesome. I'll open this chest with you guys once again, and hopefully we can get some better luck. All right, what do we got here? Oh, another common. All right, so far nothing. I'm going to go get troops for the next one. Okay, attack 3 is a double rage base. And this one, the core is a good value, but also that's a good value up top. I got to decide what I want right here. The one up top also gets the Clan Castle. I just got to figure out how then I would deal with the core, right? So, I think I like the one up top a little bit more, just the value that I get from it. Also, if I take down these bomb towers, I'm going to do it in a way that the Rocketloons will go up to the wizard tower so that they don't go pull the Clan Castle. Once this wizard tower goes down, this is just a double invis, so I'm going to do that right there. Fireball goes in. Beautiful fireball right there, getting the Clan Castle, the whole rage compartment. So I like that start. That's enough value. I just got to figure out how to get into the next value, because that inherently is not enough damage to make me fail. But if I can't get into it and my heroes like walk around it the whole time, then we'd be in trouble. So Minion Prince goes down nicely right here. I'm still going to have a Headhunter, though, selected because this king will be next. He hasn't targeted me yet. There's the king, so one Headhunter. That will be enough, so we get that down. Warden, I think, will choose the right. Okay, it's kind of confusing. He's literally directly in the middle. He probably goes left after this, though, if I had to guess. A bunch of skeletons right here, and so definitely baiting the royal champion right here. I was thinking about going for a log launcher potentially, so I don't know. We'll still figure that one out. But I think I'm going to go with just the siege barracks because it's better for funneling, and I really need to set that funnel and push in my heroes. So there's a really lovely work right there by the Rocketloons, which also will funnel me in. One more Rocketloon, then I'm going to wait a bit and not use so many. I'm going to try and save them right here. That was something I've been working on recently, but okay, I need to invis right here. Those spitters are putting in work. King, Queen, Valk are in. So yeah, I had to be a little careful right there for a second. My warden was taking a lot of damage. And he's going to slowly approach this base, but I'm kind of hoping... I should have maybe saved the Skelly for the mono. I don't know. I don't think I needed to. Okay, how are the healers doing? I don't want them to be hit by the spitter right here, but they very well could be. Okay, they are. That's not ideal. I'm actually just going to ice block. Keep my warden right here. It'll keep my healers alive for a little bit. There's the king ability just to funnel my queen in. That worked out beautifully, actually. I'm going to freeze right here onto the spitter, if I can. Queen ability comes in with the raged up druids. I'm really hoping that can... Yep, nice. That tanks the spitter now. she'll go in and take the core. And I have the world champion as well if I want to go finish off this monolith. Yeah, I'll probably just use it right here because my warden now is stepping with the heroes, so nothing's going in towards his backside. Don't want the monolith just to rain down on my troops. But yeah, this one was another very nice triple. So far, today's been going really clean. So yeah, well, hopefully we can keep that up. Landing our fireballs especially, it has to be the utmost priority of mine. Every single one has to be taken like just with extreme care. So there's a nice triple. Third chest of the day. Hopefully we can get something better than a common. So let's open this up together. Common, rare. Come on. Nothing good. All right, let me get troops once more and jump into Okay, next attack's another hook tower. So lots of these have been popular. I think just from the sheer amount of fireballs that we're starting to see, and I'm sure you've noticed that in your own defense log, people are trying to bait it because it is one of the easier attacks to fail. So if you can just grab a fail on that, like you'd be plenty happy. So a lot of people I feel like are definitely trying to defend that, and this is the way to try. But yeah, there's a lot of value on this one around the base, kind of scattered. But I think I want to go in for this multi-inferno tower. Might be hard to get, but I think that's what I want to go for. I think my Sui will do the best job just straight into the hook tower right there. So I'm going to let my warden walk for a bit. I was going to think of try to fireball the gear tower. A little risky with the hook tower. Don't want to get too close to it. So I'm just going to keep this one simple and do what I know how to do. So go for a nice easy fireball right here. Honestly, it loses a bit of value because charging this compartment, that means the fireball and the X-bow, like the multi hits the X-bow, but since I'm just charging it down, I don't actually get it, so like in the fireball. So it's a little bit less value, but I don't know. Now that we're actually going right here, I'm thinking about hitting the rage tower itself. I think I'll let my warden decide right here, because if he goes to the top, I'll fireball the rage tower. If he goes to the bottom, okay, yep. Well, he goes to the top. Gonna go for a nice double invis. I'll go for 3 to be safe, just rather be safe than sorry. We get our nice fireball in. Monolith is the only defense now in the area. My warden, I don't actually want to go to the monolith, but I also don't want to go... I don't want to go more than not going to the monolith behind the town hall. Like if I go towards the top side there by the minion prince, I might just be in trouble with the entire attack now. Okay, I'm actually got an invis right here. My warden's in a lot of damage. Gonna go with the siege barracks right here. Okay, how's the warden doing? Still under a lot of damage. Freezing right here. The enemy headhunter was still cooking me. My headhunter connects enough. Nice, we get the enemy hero down. So I just need to try and go in for this. With a minute 20, we're going to be probably a little slow on this one. Yeah, we're going to have to be extremely diligent on... I don't want to use that rage right there. That was terrible. But because my warden's about to get pulled. But at the same time, he was taking a lot of damage. Felt like I had to do it. So King should be tanking this hook tower. Okay, that was for Frosty. I was going to say if that was my queen, I was actually going to be quite frustrated. Okay, that's on my king. Nice, king gets pulled in right there, so that's a really good start. I think I'm going to start my world champion quite early on this one, all the way from up top. And what I want to do is, I want to get in this right there. That skeleton spell should go absolutely crazy on top of kind of all this ricochet cannon and stuff. So, Town Hall's not dead yet, but Royal Champion, sorry, I cannot speak right now, is going to use her ability right there. Taking that down. So with the queen still up, I'm actually going to rage because the queen and the giants have a lot to go through. Just got to make sure I don't time fail this. So starting to clean up around the base where I don't see cleanup down yet. Saving some hogs and Rocketloons because once all the defenses go down, they'll do a lot of damage to like storages and stuff. So you want to keep up some of those if you don't actually need them before. So yeah, we're looking nice right here. There's the triple with a little bit of time left. So not too bad when you have those Rocketloons, like I said. But let's see what we get in this chest. Last one of the day. Nothing good, man. No luck today. Starry ore, though. We'll take that, actually. That's really good. So, let me get troops and get into the rest of the video. Alright, next hit of the day is an Invis Rage. But on this one, there's actually not that much value by the Invis Tower itself. There's just those 4 defenses in the core, which is not bad. But up top here definitely has a lot of value. So, how can I hit that Crusher Mortar? I think I've got an idea right here. Yeah, okay. I like this. I'm going to start in right here, just checking. Sometimes there's those corner Tesla traps that have been increasingly popular, but what I'm going to do right here, I don't think that Tesla stops it, but there might be more Tesla. Yeah, I was afraid of the booger pulling these, so that's why I pulled them on my own. What am I going to need right here? There's another rocket loon. Okay, it goes and gets that one too. We're on a storage now, so I'll just do that right there. That fireball goes in, and there's some decent value. Like, not exceptional, but getting the clan castle is good. You might be wondering about this core, like, oh, word, what are you going to do for the core? You know, this is why I bring the Yetis over, you know, the super minions, is I do use this log launcher quite a bit. I do. I'm not going to be able to use the word signature double baby dragon because I'm using one right there. But because I use that one, oh, I don't like that. I was going to say because I use that one, it'll force my warden left. Not with the Tesla there, but hopefully these skeletons don't pull my warden. He should go left. Then they'll come back to him. So yeah, we're good right here. Warden is officially going left. He's going to take his time to get through all these, obviously. But now I can get in my Sui. Just got to find the way to funnel me in. Those Rocketloons do an amazing job, because what happens is Rocketloons, they go get the like building next to the trash building next to wherever it is that you're using them. So it actually gets like double value. This log launcher, you'll see, goes crazy because it triggers the Invis Tower, and I guess my king's going to get stuck on the wall for a second, but I'll use his ability in a second. I just don't want like my queen to not be able to go to the core. So now that that's done, I waited for you see what I did right there is waiting for the Invis Tower to come back, so that, as I said, I didn't want my queen to, I mean, she's running around anyway, but I wanted to give her the chance at least to go into the core. I'm going to rage up these Yetis because the raged up Yetis can actually get a lot of value in the core. So they're going to go crazy right there. There's a queen. Oh, wow, that's a lovely wall break for my queen. Hopefully that can actually hit. No, I died early, so that kind of figured. Where's my queen going? So she's in right here. And since that's happening, I'm probably going to go Royal Champion in the backside. There's his ability because the queen's joining in with the warden right here. There's an invis. And yeah, triple headhunter in for the king. Just something easy right here. Monolith already went down due to the spears, so we should be good. Hog pulling all these giant bombs. Oh, there's actually another one somehow. I was going to say it'll keep my headhunters alive, but didn't quite. And yeah, you see right there, like I didn't have to go for a crazy hard fireball. It was actually easy to hit. We're going to swag ourselves 6 spell space and get a very easy triple from the use of the log launcher. So I think you should bring Yetis because of this reason, exactly how much I do this. And there's a nice triple. Okay, we hop in this one. And what I was saying in that last one was, like, a lot of these Invis Rage core bases were just too easy. So what people have been doing is give less value in the core, but they kind of trick you into thinking, oh, it's Invis Rage, let me fireball the core. So you're so used to doing that, you know, you just think that's what you should do. But in reality, not all those bases have enough value, I think, to justify that. And this base is actually from Igor's sub. This is base 10, I think. I don't really remember exactly, but here's a sweeper bait. So I'm gonna just notice that actually I wasn't even looking for it. But I want to take out this mortar to force my warden to go up. But unfortunately, this air sweeper is stopping my balloon like a lot to get in there. It's really struggling. So nice. We go and get the mortar. This will force my warden up. I'm hoping after the fireball I can go down though. So I'm actually gonna snipe out this archer tower too is my plan. And then this one should be a pretty nice fireball. I'm gonna ice block just to be safe. But shoot, I need 3 invis now because I messed up that one. But there's the fireball. It lands. I meant to use on the first invis to go get the builder hut, and I didn't get it with the gear tower, so then I had to use a third one out to the bomb tower because I hadn't already taken it down. But warden should be able to go in right here and do well, and then I have the heroes to go into the core. I guess I have an option. You see right here that the warden actually 1v1s the gear tower. The problem is going to be this giga bomb that's going to come afterwards, so I'm going to invis right here, let my warden heal back up. The only thing I'm scared of is if that I think that is, oh gosh, my warden's in trouble now because the fire mites were on my warden, so I couldn't save him. I don't know how I want to approach this now. This is not good for your boy. I saw that I had invis the warden but not the healers, and it means I lose my healers, so that's a mistake. You don't want to be doing that. If you're going to invis your warden, you have to get the healers too, otherwise that's going to happen to you. So that's not a very good start to this one, losing the warden. I did get a nice fireball though, so I'm pretty confident I can still get it, but I just need to get my heroes in and give them a good chance. So try that. Here's a skeleton spell. Don't know if it's actually going to do anything because the cannon's already distracted, which stinks. But my king and queen are walking their way in. I think usually what happens on these ones is I can get a nice save, but it comes down to time. So I'm going to try to be extra diligent with that. I'm going to rage already right here because I can try and get my king ability a little deeper in the core. That'd be nice. Oh, just missed out. Okay, we still did open enough of the base though, I think. The druids on the queen would be nice right here. They haven't gone to it yet. But there's the royal champion ability in the back end, mostly to help out on this monolith. So queen's still doing exceptional. I'm actually going to rage her up. And there's 2 headhunters to come in for the minion prince. hopefully, yeah, they're doing pretty well right here. Actually going to freeze up this section of high damage, and hopefully in tandem the Royal Champion with the heroes can get down the Ricochet Cannon. It looks like they will. And so partially the reason that this one's still going to triple is obviously that phenomenal fireball I had. But then I was patient, still made sure the heroes got some nice value. The Royal Champion got exceptional value onto the monolith, the minion prints down there, and all that kind of stuff. So honestly, this is going to be pretty close with time because I got to get through all these storages, which will take plenty of time. So the Royal Champion is going to do fine getting through this section. But I don't know if we're going to get through this gold storage. We'll see if the Royal Champion can turn back in time. It's going to be really close. I think I'll get it because I got enough minions. She shouldn't need too much time. She'll get like only one shot in, but that might be enough because of how much the minions do. Okay, just in time. That one a little scary for sure, but we get it. Okay, that one was pretty well done. The only mistake I'd say is, unfortunately, I didn't know the Clan Castle was going to get pulled when I invis my Warden over the Gigabomb, so kind of unfortunate timing right there. Maybe I could have got my Sui down earlier to pull the Fire Mite, though, but I don't know. Wasn't really expecting it to work out exactly how the way it did, so a little unfortunate, but we're on to the next. And, yeah, I got to find my way into this one somehow. Obviously, the Rage Tower's got some nice fireball value, but I'm kind of eyeing... I don't know, that Ricochet Cannon in the core gets some nice value as well, I'm not going to lie. I want to see right here. Because what happens is, I want my Warden to not really walk towards this monolith. That's kind of a tough section always for him. But at this point, the Queen's going to come out and kind of keep fighting the boogers and stopping and stuff like that. So it might pull my Warden. Got to be a little careful of that. Take down this mortar because I think it will need an invis, so I might as well get rid of it. And yeah, at this point, I'm just going to go for the simple fireball right here. There's one invis, two invis. I'm actually going to hit the Expo, which wasn't what I was hoping to hit. But it'll still get me value right here, especially onto... Can I invis my Warden? Okay, Headhunter didn't look like it was doing its thing. But that's a 1 HP monolith, and I don't think it can get healed up, so we're good with that. I'd rather go to the top side right here behind the Spitter. That'd be amazing value going just behind the Fire Spitter that isn't going to be hitting me anyway. So yeah, that's nice actually that my Warden is doing that. I'm going to try and snipe out this monolith. That's why I'm continuing to funnel this out. Wow, that's actually super unfortunate. The monolith is hitting me. So right here, yeah, I might be getting a Furnace to come out. There it is. But as I mentioned, 1 health monolith is pretty easy to deal with, so let's go do that right here. That works out well. Gonna go for a wall break. There's a beautiful value on the skeleton spell right there. Gear Tower and Expo is like, you can't ask for much more, to be honest. Those are ideal targets. And on this one, I don't know how easily... Okay, I can't even pull my Warden to the outside that easy, so I'm gonna keep holding on right here. King ability is gonna kind of crush this section, though, and then at that point, once the King crushes this with the Queen, there's not a whole lot left, so... I hope my Warden, he's definitely going to get pulled though, so that really sucks. I can't really avoid that. There's the King ability now. I guess I can just try and keep him alive at least. I don't know. Don't know what else I can do with him here. I'm going to freeze this, try and keep the Warden alive. I think we're doing a pretty good job at that. There's the Royal Champion, and what I'm going to try and do is time these Rocketloons. Okay, I wanted them to get the air defense, but tank for the Archer Tower and defenses and stuff. Unfortunately, nothing's going for this multi right now, so that's a little unfortunate for me. I'm actually going to Rage up as I go in for the World Champion ability. The RC and Rage is just a great combo, but I don't know. This one's not looking amazing because I'm really struggling to go in. It looks like my Queen's not getting the value I was hoping she would get. I'm going to invis the World Champion right here. But yeah, this Minion Prince is actually causing a lot of problems. Okay, we get the Town Hall down, though. There's not a lot left on this base, but I don't have a lot left either, so... Queen's rolling around the outside with the Yetis. I'm hoping this will be enough, but once again, not so confident on this one because I got nothing that can target air. I think this Minion Prince is going to stall me for a 99 on the gold storage if I'm being totally honest with you. Yeah, I don't think this one goes through. Giant's trying his best, but I don't think we can break through this in time. Man, that one's super, super unfortunate. I didn't want my Warden to join the heroes. I couldn't really avoid it. So that one's on me, but don't know really how to pull my Warden outside. All right, final head of the day, and I think what I could have done is, like on that last one, instead of charging from like this 9 o'clock side, could have charged from 12 o'clock to keep my Warden more separate. It's kind of what I was thinking of doing originally, but I guess, yeah, just to reflect on that, I think that's what I could have done when watching that one back. So we're going to learn from that one. This one could get a nice fireball down here, but I really struggle if I don't fireball a Rage Tower. So that's what I'm going to do. And because there's no Clan Castle, I actually can walk pretty far on this one. So similar to the last one, where I don't really want my Warden to go to the other Rage Tower. I maybe should have started from 9 to get the Fireball and then walk down to the bottom. But there's actually a pretty heavy section at the bottom down there with the Clan Castle, the Crusher Mortar, and whatnot. So, I don't know. I like this approach right here, and we're going to see how far we can go with it. So, we take down the Mortar on the right side. I think my Warden could honestly walk all the way into the Monolith. We're going to see if that's what I want. Because Fireballing the Builder Hut in the core right there does pretty well. I don't need to really get necessarily all the way in. So I'm trying to take down that bottom tower in time. Nice, that worked out really well. And yeah, this one I'm going to go for right here. Double Invis works out really nicely. There's the Fireball. Okay, I thought it might have hit the Monolith for me. It didn't quite, but got all the value I was needing. And on this one, I think I'm going to be pulling towards the left. Anyway, Invis number 1 right there. There's 4 Rocketloons to pull my Warden. The enemy king I knew was going to be coming out to fight me. So I had 2 Headhunters ready. Unfortunately, they both hit every single giant bomb. Going to freeze up as well. Okay, Valk going to come in to help out with the Skellies. We got 1 Headhunter. I had to use them all, but I mean, I'd rather use them all than have my Warden die. So not too mad about that. And then on this one, we're really going to need a nice funnel. So I'm going to go in with this. How is there more black bombs? I swear I checked everything. Okay, there's actually beautiful Rocketloons. They're checking everything left on the base. Headhunter comes out at kind of the perfect time for me. I don't have any damage on me, so should be good to deal with that. No way the Fire Mite actually goes to my healers right there. That's insane. So what I'm going to try and do right here, which sometimes works, is if you pull your Warden, you pull the healers off the burn. Yeah, I guess I'm just hoping that works right here. Looks like it did, but I'm not sure. I'm going to rage them up, which would be a mistake if I lost the healers, but I'm confident they stay alive, and they did. So yeah, you got to pull them off the burn like I just did. Very sketchy on this one, but I don't know, had to do what you had to do to keep the Warden up right there. So we're still looking pretty good. You know what, for the Royal Champion, honestly, kill the Gear Tower that's taking all the health off my Queen, and go take out the Town Hall as well. Now that there's not a lot left on the base, I kind of got to wrap together. I got to use this Rage wisely. The Crusher Mortar is kind of the last big defense, and I got to decide what's going to go get it. Right now it looks like it's going to be my Royal Champion. She actually gets it while in Rocket Spear still, so that's really nice for me. She goes in and even takes out that. So yeah, I think this Warden and Royal Champion are going to be a crazy charge right here for the rest of the attack for me. So definitely going to need to get the value from them with the Rage spell right there, just really boosting their damage. And this one's going to be a triple, so not too bad, a 312 day. Could have been worse because one of them was like right on the final second, so not too bad. Know the mistake I made. Going to adjust for that, but yeah, we need another defense now to go positive, but we're not going negative and continuing pushing into the back end of this season. So hopefully tomorrow's perfect. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you all then. Peace.